Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English listening practice. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you can grow with this community and learn English through inspiring stories like this one. Now, let's move on to the story. Daniel and Elena met on the front lines of a war zone. He was a quiet soldier from the countryside, always watching her back. She was a medic, brave, kind, and saved many lives. From the moment they first worked together, Daniel's hands steadying Elena. While she stitched a wound, they felt something deeper than danger. Kareem stood nearby, their friend and fellow soldier, quietly watching this new bond form. In the trenches, they ate cold meals, huddled under tattered blankets, and listened to distant gunfire. Each night, Elena treated Daniel's wounds, cleaning his cuts, wiping blood from his uniform. And each night, Daniel left a small chocolate by Elena's bunk, a secret offering he saved from his own rations. Their love grew in whispered moments, in the darkness before dawn. They shared secrets and dreams, Daniel speaking of returning home to a small farm, Elena dreaming of opening a clinic for children. They held hands under the pale light of a lantern, hearts beating faster than artillery ever could. Yet every goodbye tore them apart. Each mission might be their last. During heavy battles, Daniel carried Elena over rocky cliffs when she slipped. Elena, amid the chaos, bandaged his arms and talked softly to him so he would stay calm in his fear. Once, when an explosion nearly pulled them apart, Daniel found Elena under rubble and cried as he pulled a stone from her shoulder, his tears staining her uniform. Then, after one brutal night of mortar fire, Elena realized she felt faint, weak, and different. She quietly confided in Kareem. "I'm pregnant," she whispered in the next tent. Kareem got teary-eyed. The weight of another child born in this war, it was both beautiful and heartbreaking. When Daniel learned, he stood under the night sky, filling his lungs with cold air. He knelt, touched Elena's cheek, and said, "You're carrying our hope. You and our child stay safe. I promise I will carry you both home." They were never far apart, but the world around them was full of fear. The next day, Elena was sent to a safer town, protected by Kareem. Each mile away from Daniel felt like tearing away a piece of her heart. Back in the city that once felt like home, Elena moved into a small room with soft walls. It had a bed and a single window. In her hand, she held the tiny blanket that Daniel gave her. At night, she placed her palm on her belly and whispered, "He'll see the light of day. You're our miracle." Inside the hospital, the walls were clean. She felt the first real peace since the war. Yet Elena's mind replayed Daniel's face, his voice promising a future. She counted down each day, each month, as her body strengthened to carry their baby safely. Finally, the day came. Her labor was long, exhausting. Elena gripped the nurse's hand, tears streaming down her face as she felt the first cry. A strong, beautiful boy. She named him Leo after the lion, bold and brave. As she held him, she thought, "Daniel, meet our son. You made him possible." But Daniel wasn't there yet. Each night, Elena rocked Leo in a rocking chair by candlelight, singing lullabies Daniel once sang and whispering, "Your father is coming, I promised." She dreamed of their reunion, the moment Daniel would bend, see his son, and tears would fall across Leo's face. Months passed. Leo grew, laughed, and paused when he heard each plane overhead. Finally, one crisp morning, a knock came at her door. Leo stopped playing. Elena's heart froze. There he stood, Daniel, his uniform faded, his eyes weary. Leo's eyes grew wide. Daniel took Elena's hands, whose fingers had grown callous during their time apart. He whispered, "You brought him home safely." Elena embraced him, tears running down his cheeks and dripping onto Leo's head. In that moment, the living room of her little flat felt like the most sacred place on earth. Three souls united after a world of war. Daniel and Leo stood before her, a man reunited with his love, a child who carried their hope forward. This story helps you practice deeper verbs and pronunciation: hold, whisper, breathe, carry, promise, tear. Rockin' teaches emotional English. It shows the power of hope, love, and resilience in the hardest times. If this story moved or helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it. You never know whose heart it might reach. See you in the next episode.